This is the Fit Femmes movement. Have you felt overwhelmed with your fitness journey and feel like you just want to give up? Are you a busy female professional or entrepreneur looking for weight loss and self-care solutions that you can squeeze into your hectic schedule? Then you're in the right place. Let's get inspired to make fitness and healthy living improve rather than consume your life. Together, we'll take major strides towards a happier, healthier, even wealthier you. I'm Julia Hickman, your host and coach.
Hello, thank you for joining me again this week. We've had a couple of weeks of guest experts, so guest expert interviews. If you'd miss any of them, make sure that you go back and listen to them. But today I wanted to take it back and chat about healthy eating. I had some questions come in my Facebook group and I wanted to address them. So today really I want to talk about some of the key principles that I feel you have to follow if you're trying to improve your nutrition. And one of the main things that I want you to take away from this is that you shouldn't just do something, jump to the latest diet fad that's going around, but really pay attention to research, pay attention to evidence-based principles. Okay, and also like the quality of these research studies, because if there's just like one research study that says X, Y, and Z, just because that one study said so doesn't necessarily mean that it's, law. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about some of the main principles of good nutrition. Okay, so the first thing is that we need to pay attention to calories in and calories out. And calories in just means like the energy that you're taking in. Okay, when you take in too much energy or too many calories, and you don't burn enough of them, then you gain weight. If you take in not enough energy, then what you burn, then you're going to lose weight. When you take in the same energy as you burn, that's how you maintain, okay? Now, taking in energy, I just want to make this, I want to make sure that I point this out as well, that the factors that influence the energy, and I'm saying energy, but you can think calories. So the energy that you take in, it's not only influenced by your appetite, it's also influenced by your stress levels, by your mindset, but by the quality of your sleep, okay? So it's not just necessarily about the hormones that regulate your appetite, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. All right. Another principle that I want you to think about when you're trying to improve your nutrition is that protein is literally the most important macronutrient to try to get right. And so what I mean by that is you want to make sure that you're eating enough protein for your body. Okay, so the more protein that you eat, you feel full longer. And result, you lose weight because you're not constantly snacking, right? And our bodies take longer for it to break down protein than other things like, carbs or fat, those other two macronutrients. And it just stimulates the release of the right hormones in our guts, okay? So when you eat more protein, you tend to eat less. So protein is something that we really want to be mindful of in our nutrition, okay? And also protein makes it easier to build muscle. And that's important because muscle helps us burn calories when we're at rest. So even when you're not exercising, if you exercise in the morning and you're eating the proper amount of protein, you're going to be burning calories, you're going to be burning fat even when you're at rest. Okay. So the right amount of protein for each individual really varies on a few different factors. So age, gender, your body composition, goals, weight loss goals, weight gain goals, perhaps even, right? So somebody who's looking to, for example, pack on a bunch of muscle to do like a weightlifting or a bodybuilding competition, they might aim for like a very high amount of protein. So for example, to give you a visual, they might eat like 2 palm-sized portions of protein, whatever it is, like, chicken, beef, whatever it is that they're consuming at every meal. Okay, somebody who's looking to lose weight, so somebody's looking to lose, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever it is, you need less, right? So just to kind of give you a visual, usually, for most people, we say that a palm, the right amount of protein for somebody is about the size of their palm, okay? Another principle that I want you to think about is that nutrient density is very important. Okay. What do I mean by nutrient density? It means like the quality of the food that you're consuming. Because, I hear this with the whole, like, if it fits your macros diet, that diet, really, they say that you can eat anything as long as it fits your macros. And sure, that can work, but I mean, how healthy really is that? Okay. Like, sure, it might help you lose body fat, maintain body fat, but what other issues could it be creating in your body? Listen to this example. So, for example, let's just say that you have the choice of eating pizza. And let's just say, this is not accurate, but let's just pretend that you have the slice of pizza and it's 200 calories, right? Or you have like a small piece of grilled chicken and a side of vegetables. And let's just say that that's also 200 calories, okay? So you have these 2 meal options. And let's just say that you're like, okay, I'm going to eat the same thing all day long. Like, so for lunch, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm going to eat the same thing. So in one day, let's just say that you have pizza. So let's just say you have a slice of pizza several times, so 200 calories. Let's just say that you have 10 slices of pizza throughout the day. So as your lunch, as a snack, as your breakfast, as your dinner. So you consumed 2,000 calories worth of pizza, okay? And then similarly, let's just say that somebody else consumed the grilled chicken and vegetables several times in a day, 10 servings of this meal, and it's also 2,000 calories. They're both exactly the same, like, number of calories, right? But which one is more nutrient dense? Not the pizza, right? So I just want you guys to also keep that in mind. So, like, we are much healthier as humans when we consume more whole foods and less of the, like, processed, refined food, like the fast food, the stuff that, like, comes out of a box, or the stuff that, has a long shelf life, all that. So that's why it's important to still eat as much whole foods as you can, because you're going to, you're going to benefit from things like the fiber, the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients, all the good stuff, all the nutritional value that comes with the more wholesome food that you consume. Okay. And the last principle that I wanted to talk about is sleep, because it's something that we tend to forget about. But sleep actually really affects what we eat, how much we eat, and our overall health. So it is my goal to kind of wake you up, no pun intended, and to really get you serious about focusing on prioritizing sleep. So if you tend to sleep only 5 hours or less, when really, like, we need 7 to 8, 7 or 8, maybe even more, you're keeping your body in a sleep-deprived state, which impairs your body's ability to regulate key hormones. So some of the key hormones are ghrelin, which when those levels go up, that triggers hunger. Also leptin. So when leptin falls, it takes longer for you to feel full. Okay? And then what happens is you wake up, you don't sleep well, you wake up, you're craving sugary stuff, you're craving carby things, you're too tired, you can't exercise, you just want to be on the couch all day. You can't think, you can't focus, you can't think well. And it just creates a cycle where you're just like in this state of being, sleep deprived and moving slow and, lack of energy. And many of us are not sleeping enough. So make it a priority to get to bed at a decent time. Try to go to bed at the same time every night. Create an environment in your bedroom that allows you to relax. Turn off the phone, turn off the TV, read a book, light a candle, listen to a meditation. Really get into like a very relaxed state so that you can sleep better. Okay? So I hope that these principles that I shared with you today are going to inspire you, help you take some of these things seriously. And, if you need support, make sure you come into the Facebook group, ask for help, and we'll be happy to help you. Okay. Stay tuned for a few more guest expert speakers, expert interviews in the next couple of weeks. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for listening up until now. And please, after you listen today, make sure that you leave a review. It's so simple. Just go to the app and, find where you can, find the spot where you can enter a review. You can rate the show. You can review either the entire episode or the entire podcast, whatever you choose. It would be so helpful. And it is not going unnoticed that many people are already leaving reviews. So thank you so much if you have already left one. And I will see you all next week.
Thank you for listening to the Fit Femmes movement. I would love to hear your thoughts on the podcast, so please leave us a review. And sharing is caring. If you know someone who may benefit from this episode, please share it with them. We need more women up-leveling to their highest selves with grace, courage, and ease. If you'd like to connect with me more and have access to free live trainings and join a community of hundreds of other amazing women, then join my free Facebook group, the Fit Femmes Tribe.